Hi everyone! For today's video, we're going to summarize the two novels of Dr. Jose Rizal, The Noli Me Tangere and El Filibusterismo. In late 19th century, under the oppressive rule of Spain, the Philippines lived in silence. Its people bound not only by the colonial laws, but by fear. Yet, in this darkness, one man chose to fight not with the sword, but with the pen. Dr. Jose Rizal, a visionary, a reformist, and a national hero, wrote two novels that would forever change the course of Philippine history. Through Noli Me Tangere and its powerful sequel of El Filibusterismo, Rizal exposed the injustice, corruption, and abuse that plagued his beloved country. These works awakened a sleeping nation and sparked the flame of revolution. Noli Me Tangere, or Touch Me Not in English, was published in year 1887 in Berlin, Germany. It was the first novel that Dr. Rizal wrote. It symbolized the untouchable social cancer that plagued the countries during Spanish colonial rule. Through this novel, Rizal exposed the injustice, corruption, and moral decay present in government and churches, awakening Filipinos' nationalism and inspiring the movement toward freedom. The story follows Crisostomo Ibarra, a young educated Filipino who returns to Philippines after studying in Europe. He dreamed of improving his homeland, starting a building school to empower the youth through education. However, his idealistic vision is threatened when he discovered that his father, Don Rafael Ibarra, died mysteriously, later revealed to be due to the schemes and abuses of the powerful clergy or friar. Opposing Ibarra is Padre Damaso, a corrupt friar who not only ruined his father, but also seek to destroy Ibarra's reputation. Despite this, Ibarra tries to pursue reform peacefully. At the emotional core of the novel is Maria Clara, Ibarra's beloved, who becomes tragic symbol of innocence manipulated by the colonial power. Her life is torn apart when dark secret about his parentage emerge. Through the narrative, Rizal introduces a wide array of characters representing different sectors of society, from the oppressed peasants such as Cesa, Crispin, and Basilio, to the ilustrados, corrupt officials, and friars. Their stories intertwined to paint a powerful pictures of the oppression and the social inequalities in the Philippines. The climax says when Ibarra is framed as submersive, betrayed and hunted, he loses everything: his school, his freedom, and Maria Clara. By the end, Ibarra disappears, presumed dead, while Maria Clara enters the convent, embodying the despair and destruction caused by the colonial rule. The second novel is El Filibusterismo, or The Reign of Greed. It was published in year 1891. El Filibusterismo is the darker, more political charged sequel to Noli Me Tangere. While Noli exposed the social cancer of colonial Philippines society, El Filibusterismo intensifies the message, showing how oppression, corruption, and abuse of the power push individuals toward rebellion. Dedicated to the three martyred priest Gomborza, this novel reflects Rizal's deeper call for justice and meaningful reform under the Spanish rule. The story takes place 13 years after Noli Me Tangere. The once idealistic Crisostomo Ibarra returns now disguised as Simon, a wealthy and influential jeweler who works closely within the Spanish elite. But beneath his facade lies a burning desire for revenge and revolution. Simon uses his wealth and connection to manipulate society, hoping to spark a violent uprising that will overthrow the colonial government. Parallel to the Simon's plot in the story of Basilio, now grown up and studying medicine, he wishes to uplift his life through peaceful means, embodying hope through education, contrasting Simon's path of vengeance. The novel also portrays the struggle of the Filipino student fighting for a Spanish language academy, the corruption of friars and government officials, and the growing social unrest. Simon's grand plan reaches its climax with a bomb meant to ignite a massive rebellion, but is ultimately failed. Wooden and defeated, he seeks a refuge with Padre Florentino, to whom he confesses his failed revolution. In the end, Padre Florentino delivers a powerful reflection. True freedom must come from virtue, education, and moral strength, not hatred and bloodshed. The novel closes with the symbolic act of casting Simon's treasures into the sea, an act representing hope for future generations to fight for justice with a righteous heart. Trono Limitangere and El Filibusterismo, Jose Rizal opened the eye of the Filipinos to the truth. His novel revealed the deep injustice of the colonial system and urged the nation to seek change with wisdom, compassion, and unity. This book did not merely tell stories, they awakened people, they inspired a revolution, and they continue to remind us that fight for freedom begins with the courage to speak the truth.